What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Today I will be discussing my hands down favorite Witcher 3 build, and honestly the most overpowered one I've come across thus far. Now, if you have any recommendations or whatever, leave them in the comments. Highly appreciated. But without further ado, let's get into this bad boy. Now, let's kick this off with the swords. I recommend the Grandmaster Ursine swords, mostly because of the 100% critical hit damage bonus. Now, you could use any other sword with a 100% critical hit damage bonus. There are some out there with a 15% critical hit chance. Forgot their names, but I prefer these because of the 25% adrenaline point gain, plus the Ursine Witcher gear bonus, which, as you can see, there's a 15% chance that when a Quinn shield breaks, a new one just takes its place, and it just saves you a lot of stamina and keeps you safe in combat. Now on to armor. Manticore armor, hands down. Critical hit damage bonus, 30%, plus 12 maximum toxicity points. Wonderful. On this is levity, you need this as well. All armor is considered light armor. Not only is there a stamina regeneration boost in combat, you also get a bunch more critical hit damage bonus, which I'll get over to in a second. On to the boots, Manticore boots, 30% critical hit damage bonus, plus 6 maximum toxicity. Wonderful. Now you don't need the Ursine trousers. If you prefer the Manticore trousers to get that bonus, you can, but like I said, I prefer the Ursine Witcher gear bonus. So, also there's a 17% adrenaline point gain, so yeah, why not? Last but not least, the Nilfgaardian Guardsman gauntlets. Try saying that 5 times fast. Anyways, 50% critical hit damage bonus. Wonderful. And look how spiffy I look with all those dies. Beautiful. Anyways, on to the skills. Now, when it comes to mutations, hands down, the most overpowered is Euphoria, and this build is based around that. Now, to really utilize this mutation as much as possible, you need the right alchemy skills, and you need the basics. So, heightened tolerance basically gets rid of the overdose threshold. Acquired tolerance, basically, I mean, if you found all the formulae out there, this just adds a shit ton more toxicity points, which you need. Fast metabolism, so you can just keep downing those potions, and synergy, so you get a lot more attack power from these mutagens. Now on to the basics, cat school techniques. Now, since all your armor are considered light armor, you get a 100% critical hit damage bonus, plus a 20% bonus in fast attack damage. Wonderful. Metabolic control, you need this, increases maximum toxicity by 30 points. Battle Frenzy, now you don't really need this, because I know the base form of Battle Trance adds 10% more damage for each adrenaline point, but even a 30% bonus in a normal hit of the sword doesn't compare to a critical hit of the sword. So I just try to hop at any chance to raise my critical hit chance, and this adds 24% with a full set of adrenaline points. Now for the combat, you need the basics for the fast attack, muscle memory, precise blows, whirl, same for the strong attacks, strength training, crushing blows, and rend. Now, you don't really need these, but I recommend them. Reduces enemy damage resistance by 25%. In the long run, just more damage you're throwing out there. Razor Focus adds 1 adrenaline point at the beginning of combat, just in case you want to end it pretty soon. And 25% bonus to adrenaline point gain. Wonderful. And Resolve, of course. You never lose adrenaline points every time you get hit. Useful when you get bombarded by a pack of wolves. Fuck wolves. Anyways, now to really utilize this build, you need as much standing toxicity points as possible, and since with everything combined, your toxicity should be around here, 320, which leaves you enough room for 4 decoctions, 280 standing toxicity points. Now, you could use whatever 4 decoctions you please. I prefer the Echidna. Heals you every time you use rend or cast any sort of sign, or even when you're outside of combat and you don't want to eat or use swallow, you can just jump a bunch and you get all your health back. Really useful. Now in combat, mostly Ekimar, hands down, 10% vitality drain, and with how much damage you're just throwing out there, you'll almost never die, or you basically always have full health. And talking about full health, 50% increase in damage when at full health, and since 90% of the time you will be at full health, this just stacks on the damage. And short decoction, mostly because I fucking loathe the stagger effect. Even more so the knockdown effect, and this just makes combat so much more smoother. Now all these combined is 280 toxicity points, 75% of that is 210%, and as you can see now, Boom, 210% more damage from sword attacks. Plus 210% more sign intensity, which makes your Quen so much more powerful. Now, with everything combined, you should have enough room to use all these potions. And because of fast metabolism, they'll just go away right quick. Boom! And with the enhanced Thunderbolt, look at that bad boy, adds 30% toxicity and increased weapons. Boom! 10,000 DPS with the Silver Sword, 7,600 DPS for the Steel Sword, and check that out. 15,000 damage, Silver Sword strong attack critical hit. Look at that, look at that. Now, with the right oils applied, a fully charged rend guaranteed will do at least 60,000 damage. And if you don't believe me, watch this.